because every time I'm playing that, some feelings come up. So it is a very sensible pantomime about eating. I try to play it for children, well, teenager, and they begin to understand. Yes. Yeah. Another kind of music is very popular among the children, and it is count songs, when you count something combined with music. And you are going to see carrot dance. Carrots are vegetables with a lot of vitamins, and they are very good. But very often in Sweden, anyhow, children are not so fond about vegetables. So this is the way to show how strong leg develop if you eat carrots. This is the count song about 20. Ett is 1, 2, 2. Ett, 2, ett, 2. You are going to hear up to 20. When I work with the little children, 1 year, 2 year, they can learn the song and they count to 20, but they don't understand what they are saying. But somebody can think, oh, they can count to 20. But the meaning about what is 20 is not there. So the language came first, and then we can discuss how many persons are you at home, how many persons we are here, and what is song about 20 say to us. Yes. When we learn this song, at first, children are playing too with the carrots, but it is very important that they know text, what they are going to do in the same time, to have text and movement at the same time. So we start with the whole body first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. When we are, I'm singing in Swedish because it's more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 och 20. Och så det dansa emellanåt. So we do all this with our bodies, and then we move that in our hands. Because a lot of children, if you just give them the puppet, few of them make it. And because we can learn faster and we need more time. So if you explain the background of that song the character is going to do, it's much easier for everybody to make success. So I'm not working with some little stars. I'm working with the children's development, of coordination, of cooperation, because you are going to be few carrots in a garden. So you can ask if we start all of us at once. Shall we start first you and then you and then you? And how are we going to make this? So this is some kind of cooperation which you can use in other contexts. Words to know the text is generally the most important to puppet play. Because we are not actors, we are learning to use the tool. So you have to learn how. For example, we always learn opened. Behind the scene you have not so many plays, if you are few person. So half of meter, you begin here and you end here, and then you turn back. And when you are few person and respect that, all the puppets seems very organized, very professional. But the explanation is that we are not going to crash. If you begin here, up, and look at the audience, then when turn to profile, and go. When you are here, in the other shoulder, turn around. And when you are in the middle of your nose and the body, then you can circle. So everybody is, it is not so hard to remember. And when you are here, then you turn back and slowly go down. When children see that and do that, then they have no problem to make it behind, because they have already practiced that. I know that a lot of my colleagues in Sweden, they buy fancy puppets and just say play, but what are you playing? There is always those who think it's very nice and amusing and so on, and they do it often and they become very good. But those children who has not those experience think about themselves, I'm not so good. So the teacher's duty is to introduce technique that everybody can success. So then we have carrots who want to dance slowly, and we have carrots who want to dance fast. Which kind of music you prefer? So you can make arrangement that a few children who likes slowly music dance together, and those who like to count songs or something else do it together, because they cooperate better. And after a while you can ask, would somebody change the place? Would you try? Yes. Would you try? Because your carrot perhaps will. And then, yes, I never get refused, but they have to be warm in their own wish. I have all vegetable family. Oh. Yeah. All. I have tomato, potato, cucumber. Yeah. And all like that. So they have morning gymnastic.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
So when you have 7 children for all those vegetables, they are performing upstairs, and the other groups, they are performing in front. So when they are imitating each other, because the song and the words are together. So I have vegetable family, and they can interested in these things about water, sun, what's happened in the earth, what's happened with the roots, and why are we eating those, And one question once to the carrot, do you mind? Well, I didn't expect that somebody asked the food, do you mind to be eaten? So carrot answered, no, actually not, because I am a carrot and it's the purpose.
I meant to be eaten.
Yes, I meant to be eaten. So he is in the music. And sometimes when we are reading some story, children are so exciting to tell him, so they are talking with the frog about things we are doing. Which means that I'm not prepared for this conversation, but the puppet is very curious and listen gladly.
Yeah. This is heavy compared to standard
Yeah.
sponge. So do you just stick it or do you use
They
it?
don't
No.
you stuck them or stitch them?
No, it's glow. Yes, we are going to use it. It is hot glow.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yes. Meaning is that children choose. For example, I showed them the same steps all the way, but the end is the difference. In this case, it was beside, side, or turn and turn and turn, and jump and jump and jump, and bow and bow and bow. So I ask you, for example, in which way will you end your dance? So you decide your end. In which way will you end dance? So something we learn together and something we decide on our own. So you can have different endings of the same dance, yes, and different movement. And then when you make your own dance, this is the technique, how you choose your steps, for example. It has to be very simple for children to understand and accept. But it is not so easy to do it. And if we make it very complicated and at the same time we ensure children, oh, it is not so hard, it is not so complicated, then when they don't succeed, they're going to feel that there is...
There's something wrong.
Yes, yes. Everybody else can, but not me. So those feelings are something that make children not develop their self-confidence. And this is something that the puppet can help to do, just to help make children develop self-confidence.